In this class, we'll discuss how a quadratic equation or a parabola for a given set of values of x and y can be obtained. So this is also done using method of least squares, which I have explained in the last video. The thing is here, the equation will be in this form: y is equal to f of x, which is a plus bx plus cx square, where we have to find out the coefficients a, b and c. And the normal equations in this case, there will be three normal equations because we have to find out three constants or coefficients a, b and c. So these are the normal equations. So in the first, that is when you are putting a straight line equation, y is equal to a plus bx, you have only two normal equations because only a and b were the unknowns. Here since we have three unknowns a, b and c, we need three normal equations to be solved. The first equation is similar to the one which we have written earlier for line, for the straight line. N into a plus b into sigma x plus c into sigma x square is equal to sigma y. Here n is the number of observations of that x and y values. Second equation is a into sigma x plus b into sigma x square plus c into sigma x cube is equal to sigma x into y. Third equation is a into sigma x square plus b into sigma x cube plus c into sigma x power 4 is equal to sigma x square y. So it is very easy to remember these equations. If you write the first equation, then the second equation, the first equation how to write? So here see, a is associated with n, b is associated with instead of x sigma x, c is associated with sigma x square, and is equal to y is replaced by sigma y. Second equation, just go on multiplying each and every term by x. See here, each and every term by x. So for example, here a is constant, and of course here n is replaced by sigma x. Here b into, you just x is replaced by x square, sigma x square. C into x square is replaced by x cube is equal to sigma y is replaced by x into y. That means these three terms they are multiplied by x within the summation sign. And then next to get the third equation, once again you have to multiply by x. See here, a into sigma x is replaced by sigma x square, plus b into sigma x square is replaced by sigma x cube, plus c into sigma x cube is replaced by sigma x power 4, and sigma xy is replaced by sigma x square. That means we are multiplying xy by another x, which gives x square y. Now for a given set of data x and y, all these summations, totally you need sigma x square, sigma y, then you need sigma x cube, sigma xy, and you need sigma x power 4, sigma x square. Totally we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 sums we require. So in a given problem, x and y are discrete values that will be given, and you need to calculate these products whatever is given, and you have to add. So all these values, all these 7 summation values you can get from the given data. Then once you get those summation values, substitute in these three equations. So these three equations will have only three unknowns a, b and c. By solving these three equations, you can get a, b and c, and thereby you can write the equation y is equal to a plus bx plus cx square. You know that this equation represents a parabola. It is a quadratic equation which represents a parabola. Now let us see how we can solve a problem using this concept of method of least squares. Now the given set of data here is x and y is given like this, x, y. We have to pick a parabola now. X values are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. They can give any value. So here the values can be negative also. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Y values are 1, 1.8, 1.3, 2.5, 2.3. Yes, these are the values. Now we have to fit a parabola, or we have to get a quadratic equation which suits this data. That is best fit parabola you can say, or best fit quadratic equation we have to find out. So first we need to find all these sums, sigma x square, sigma y, and we need to have this x square, x cube, all those things. So what you do is you take x square. So I need another 5 rows for this. I need another 5 rows. X square I need, then x into y I need, then I need x cube, then x power 4, then lastly x square y, x square y. So these are the 5 additional rows. So these two are given in the problem. So we have to get all this. So try to get all these values and then take their sum. So I need the sum of all these, sigma x, sigma y, and this is sigma x square. So we have to add all the column values. This is sigma xy, this is sigma x cube, this is sigma x power 4, then this is sigma x square y. So we have to add all these values horizontally and we can get the sums. So now to do all those things, let me write the values now. Please check the values. I am going to write directly to the sum values. Okay, otherwise let me write the values here. This x square will be 0, 1, 4 to x square. So 0 square is 0, 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4, this is 9, this is 16. Then you have x into y, 0, 1.8, 2.6, so this into this, right. Then you have 7.5, 9.2. Then you have x cube terms, 0, 1, 8, so we have to cube all this, 27, 64. Then x power 4. So you have to square this x square, you get x power 4. 0, 1, 16, then 81, 256. Now lastly we need x square into y. So x square into y is obtained by multiplying these two. So which is 0, 1.8, 5.2, 22.5, 36.8. Next, add all these values horizontally, you get the sum. So sigma x you are getting 10. Sigma y you are getting 8.9. You can just check the values. Sigma x square you are getting 30. Sigma xy you are getting 21.1. Sigma x cube, sorry, sigma x square, yeah, you are getting 30. Sigma xy 21.1. Then sigma x cube 100. Sigma x power 4 354. Then sigma x square y 66.3. Now these are the values, some values. So we require 5 sums in addition. These two first were given, so we have to add horizontally. Once you get all these sums, now we have to substitute in these 3 normal equations. So for this, the normal equations will become now. So first equation is n. Here n is the number of observations, that is n is equal to here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The value of n is 5 here. 5 sets of data is given. First equation now 5 into a. Then plus. Second equation b into sigma x. Sigma x is 10. So 10 times b. 10 into b. Then plus c into sigma x square. Sigma x square is 30. So 30c is equal to sigma y is 8.9. So this becomes the first equation. Now the second equation is a into sigma x. Sigma x is now 10. So 10 times A plus B into sigma x square. So sigma x square is 30. So 30 times B. Then plus C into sigma x cube. Sigma x cube is 100. So plus 100C is equal to RHS is sigma xy, which is 21.1. Equation 2. Then third equation becomes A into sigma x square. So sigma x square is 30. So 30A plus B into sigma x cube, which is 100B. Then plus C into sigma x power 4 plus 354C is equal to sigma x square y, which is 66.3. So equation. So once you get these three equations, you can solve for these three equations using your calculator. So just similar to your first problem which I did, there you had only two equations because only A and B were supposed to find out. So solving equations 1, 2 and 3. So we are going to get the values of A, B and C. So let us see what is the solution of those three equations. So I am getting first A1. So go to equation, this thing, mode, then unknowns 3. So A1 value, so A1, B1, C1, D1, A2, B2, C2, D2, A3, B3, C3, D3. So those values, it will ask, calculate, we have to give those values. First it is asking A1, that is 5, is equal to, B1 is 10, is equal to, C1 is 30, is equal to, D1 is 8.9. Okay, then is equal to, then A2 10 is equal to B2 is 30 is equal to C2 is 100 is equal to D2 is 21.1 is equal to, then A3 30 is equal to B3 is 100 is equal to C3 is 354 is equal to D3 is 66.3. So once you get all these values, now you are going to get in the form of XYZ. So where X is A, 1.077, 1.077, X is A, then is equal to Y is B, 0.416, 0.4157. Okay, you are going to get. Then is equal to, so Z is the third value minus 0.021. Minus 0.021. So these are the values of the constants we are going to get by solving the three equations. So once you get these three equations, now you can write the best fit equation by the method of least squares, which represents a parabola. Y is equal to A plus Bx plus Cx square. That is, y is equal to 1.077 plus 0.4157x minus 0.021x square. So this is the best fit equation, which is a quadratic equation which represents a parabola. So the difference between the best fit line and best fit parabola is there you have only two normal equations to find out A and B. Here we have three normal equations to find out A, B and C.